In this video, we'll take a look at Google Classroom, a Google tool that makes it easy to share files and assignments with your students. To get here, navigate to classroom.google.com. Once you sign in, you'll see any classes you've set up. Or if you have no classes yet, you can click the plus sign to create one. The other option here is Join Class, which is for your students. I'll choose Create Class. I'll enter a name and section and click Create. This now becomes my class homepage. I can change the theme here or upload an image to use as the header background. The About link displays the class description and class code. The main focus of this page is the class stream, where I can communicate with my students. The other tabs are Classwork and People. Under People, I can see the class code that students can use to access this class, or use the Invite Students icon to email students the link to join the class. I can also email parents and guardians. If I want to invite a co-teacher to the class, I can use the Invite Teachers icon. All teachers for this class will have the same permissions that I have, to upload resources or post assignments. Once your invited students have joined the class, there are a few options available for the entire class or for individual students. I can click this icon for any student to send the student an email, or I can select a group of students, or click here to select the entire list and use the Actions tab to email everyone. I can also remove a student from the list or mute a student. Muting means that a student can submit assignments but can't post or comment. Back in my new class, the Stream tab is for communicating via posts. I can reply to student posts or add announcements. An announcement can be a reminder or other type of notification. The Classwork tab is where I create assignments and questions. I can also access my Google Calendar and Drive here. When I click Create, my classwork options are assignments and questions. I can also reuse a previous post or create topics for organizing work into modules or units. I'll start by creating a question. Here's my question, and I could add any instructions here. I can set a due date and topic here. A classroom question can be a short answer or multiple choice. For short answer questions, students can reply to one another and edit their answers. Down here, I can add resources for the question, such as an attachment, file from Drive, a YouTube video, or a web link. I can also set who will receive this question, the whole class or only certain students. When my question is ready, I can ask it right away, or schedule it for later, or keep it as a draft. For multiple choice questions, I can add options here and enable students to see the class summary. With the multiple choice option, I can only have one question in this post, though there can be multiple short answer questions in one post. If you want to create several multiple choice questions, a Google form is a better tool to use. The other type of classwork is an assignment. For assignments, you'll most likely have to include some form of resource, since there's not much space here. You can assign right away or schedule. To go back to my list of classes, I can click this icon to open the sidebar. I can move to another class, or click here to return to my classroom homepage. Here I can open another class, or to remove a class, I can click this icon and choose Archive. An archived class isn't deleted. I can go back to the sidebar and click Archive Classes. From here, I can delete a class. Now we'll see how Classroom works on the student side. There are two ways for a student to access your classroom. If I'm the student and the teacher has invited me, I'll see the invitation when signed into my account at classroom.google.com. Clicking Join will place me in the class. If I haven't been invited to the class, but the teacher has given me the class code, I can click the plus icon to join the class. Here's where I would enter the code. Here I can see all assignments, questions, and announcements the teacher has posted. I can post a reply to an announcement here. I can also click here to post to the entire class. My sidebar is similar to the teacher's sidebar, but only shows the classes I've joined. I can access my calendar here, or click here to show all of my classes. I can click a question or assignment to see more detail. For an assignment, I can complete the work by creating a Google Doc, slides, sheets, or drawings. Or I can add a Drive link, other link, or an attachment. Once I'm finished, I can mark it as done, and I could add a private note to the teacher. I can return to the class stream by clicking here. For a question, I can enter the answer directly on this line and turn it in. If the teacher has enabled this, I can edit my answer or see what my classmates have answered. I can also access classmate answers up here. Returning to the class homepage, the Stream, Classwork, and People tabs are similar to what the teacher sees. Back on the teacher side, I can see how many students have turned in their work. I can click to see specific student answers. I can select students, enter grades, and return grades to the student, adding a note if I like. As the student, I can go to Classwork, View Your Work, to see grades and teacher comments.